What's up, everyone? This is Ink here, Ward 10, Alpha versus GWS. We are going on Path 2 in Section 1, and it's going to be Bullseye with this against this Overseer. Pretty basic. I used a advanced power boost to throw my SP1 instantly, because that'll give me a 12-second passive of a passive true accuracy right there. So then you don't have to worry about his auto block from the node of House of Mirrors. And you can get your clarity up like I do as well. And you're able just to recycle SP1s. I try to slow it down so I can get that perfect release. And boom, that means my damage is increased. So it worked great. And it also works great with the Black Panther relic, because it makes his critical strikes even better and his cruelties, especially with Bullseye. Just a great champ all the way around, not just a defender. The only thing I want to watch out for is his actual auto block, because if he hits me with that retaliation on, it could hurt pretty bad. In off-season wars, I've gotten smacked around with it. But right here, it's pretty easy. I'm on 2 of the dialed-in passes right now, and I got 2 clarities, and I got my true accuracy up, and we got about 10 cruelties right now. So yeah, we're doing great. This is just a simple node right here, and we're just pushing away. Boom. I believe this is node 2 off the top of my head. I'm not entirely sure. This is Antman versus node 11 Manthing. Antman is immune to busts. He's immune to poison, so Manthing can't hurt him, even if he took an SP3, and he's immune to shocks, but that's not going to matter right now. I've duped him twice in Crystal, so he's a Sig 40, so I was like, why not use Ant-Man instead of Titania or another champion like Hulk, because I don't have the surface energy, so you would have that good old Fury bust, or any bust that are passive would be able to feed his MD. Anyways, sorry for rambling. I'm just going to build up to my SP2. I got 8 fatigues on right now, and I'm just backing off, letting him throw specials. I want to get that glancing on him. Things aren't going to hurt at all anyways, so it's going to be nice. We're just going to cook him up right here. Right there, we got the SP2 lined up, and we got them 8 fatigues. As you see that, when I throw my SP2, them fatigues are going to be turned into poisons. So right now, I'm going to do my relic, get that extra power sting, got the glancing unsteady, and boom, 8 poisons. So I run max of Petrify, so right now his healing's being reversed anyways. So it's going to help the fight even easier. I'm just going to do some basic hits, some combos, medium, light, mediums, and then I am going to just let him tick down. I believe I throw another SP1, but he does all the work for me pretty much, but you got to be thankful for that. And yeah, it's a super easy fight. Unblockable when you have so many debuffs on the champion. Gonna dash back and boom, done. This one is gonna be node 29, I think that was what it said. It's basically Buffett Shuri with Knull, who is one of the best hackers in this meta, personally. Just because he can't be evaded or auto-blocked with his mediums, his heavies, and his special ones because of the Necro Sword. So as you can see, she's already lining up with it. I'm just trying to do some combos, try to get to my clarity, which you only need 10 hits in a combo to get there. And that's when you can bypass the evade and the auto block that they have from the node himself. And you can also do it against defenders that naturally have that as well. It just basically helps against defenders. Right here, I throw the SP1, I got my clarity. She has 3 passive and blockable, so we're not worried about anything right now, because I don't build a lot of buffs. But when I go into corruption, I do build my unblockable and my unstoppable. It got nullified anyway, so it didn't really matter. But we got 13 armors, but this is where we just throw the SP1 and she's going to melt down. We have the degens, the living abyss, Steve ups, and the armor breaks. So we're just going to go through, and I'm just going to intercept right there. Another intercept, auto block filled. Going to hit that nice relic. Relics are clutch when it comes to this stuff. So you can extend your combos, and boom, healing reversed. Got smacked a little bit, but it's okay. So this next fight is going to be against node 39 Spider-Ham. He's an R3. We're going to do Bullseye. So Bullseye is not immune to Power Snack, But the great thing is, when he's SIG 200, he has a 99.45 damage reduction. And it helps against Science Champions as well. But it helps against others, I believe. So when you throw, like, I'm just going to advance Power Boost right now and keep the SP1 up on that Clarity. I do mess around and play a little crappy, but that's okay. See it right there, we throw that SP1. And if he can't evade, you don't have to worry about him going unblockable or none of his nonsense, any of that bullshit. So I'm just going to do some basic hits, and I crit a lot. I'm going to show you guys as soon as I hit an SP1. I try to have him get fancy. He punished me in the face for that. I try to get too greedy. Normally I wouldn't do that. But see right here, this is where we're going to throw it. And we're going to try to line it up for that passive, and boom, we did. But the power stings are not going to do any damage. You're basically just going to get free willpower, which is great. And you can't beat that, to be honest with you. Say if I had a lot of debuffs on, I was able to land my heavy, then I could purify up to 50%. See right there, reduced damage. Poppers re-triggered. Usually you would get poppers, you'd lose a bunch of health. But with Bullseye, you never miss, baby. You're just going to be able to plow through. I did push to an SP2 here, but reduced damage right there. Barely took any damage from an SP2 of a R3 Piggy. So I'm just going to cycle my SP1s, and that's pretty much the rinse of it. But I do get a little too overzealous here, because right now you can see that I'm going to another 1 bar power. I'm doing pretty good on health-wise. My cruelty's ticking up. I got 3 passives in. I'm cooking. But I'm going to push him to an SP2. I didn't use the Invul for this fight, but I have a SP3 33% damage reduction. So that is going to be my safety net, even if I took an SP3. But as right here, I'm pushed to my SP2. I'm going to throw my SP2 for that passive bleed vulnerability. And boom, he's dead. So this one is going to be Node 41, I believe. Yeah, Node 41 Mysterio. So it's going to be the one where you get, the one where you get rooted, and it's the power focus too. So what my buddy Secret was saying, my buddy Secret was telling me to do was to get an APB, work up my combo, get my clarity, and then throw my SP1, because on my Live and Abyss will turn into armor breaks, and we all know Mysterio is pretty useless because he gets none of them abilities when he gets the armor breaks. But I also play pretty loose here as well. Yeah, Scared Stiff, Power, Focus 2, and Bubble Shields, so them hits are going to hurt me. I do take a heavy to my face, which is unplausible, but right now I'm just going to go do a medium, light, medium. I heavied right there. We got 6 of myself to get some clarity charges. See, he auto-blocked. I took a heavy, good old 37k heavy from him. Not a fan of that, but I ended up getting pushed to SP2, so I went to the armor break instantly. My first plan was to go to an SP1 and do it that way, but I took what I could, and I did that. So right here, through the SP1, he's down to 50%, and he has 12 Living Abyss Divas. He can still miss. Like, that's not the fun part on that one. Like, you got to watch out. Right there, he corrupted. And I'm just going to mow him down right here. And we're going to finish this war 50-1. So pretty good for RBG. And we should win as an alliance. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July if you celebrate. And have a good day. Goodbye.